Doechii, we talked about her yesterday. We talked about the fact that she performed as a Best New Artist nominee. We talked about the fact that she won Best Rap Album. Um, Apparently, she was ready for her win.
Right, because she immediately dropped a new song called Nosebleeds.
Yes. I'm be real honest with you, and I think maybe my volume was a little too high when I turned it on, but it felt like chaos to me. I gotta be honest.
Because it does sound like chaos. It does not sound good.
I was just like, what is this?
Yeah,
Um,
that's how I felt the whole 2 minutes and 25 seconds. I was like, what is this? This is like a lot of noise.
yeah, and I was on the verge of migraine, and
Oh,
I was worried
that's not
that,
helpful.
right. I'm glad that you said what you said because I was worried that I was just, it was just the migraine that was not allowing me to
No, because I was just fine and it
enjoy
almost
it.
gave me a migraine.
Right.
I was like, what is this? First of all, I'm not a fan of that breath shit that she does on the one song. So to bring it now to the new song, I was like, oh God, what is this? Then the
Just felt
beat does all this weird stuff. It's like a commotion. It's like just really weird. And I got some of the references. She kind of flipped a little Wayne line here. She's rapping kind of like Nicki there.
that was the biggest standout for me that I could hear
And
Nikki.
just like, all right, I guess, but this was not, I don't need this. I'm not gonna play this again.
No,
I didn't, this is very, very whack to me. Like, I didn't like talk your shit, but this was not,
that's exactly how I felt.
I felt like this is not the talk your shit I even like to hear from Doechii. Like, I don't know what this is. I didn't like
Or
this.
anyone. Um,
Yeah, it was weird. Because she's really saying a lot of nothing. That's the other thing.
you're right. And that was what I was thinking when I was listening to it. I was like, I don't want to, what do they say? I don't want to yuck anybody's yum. I feel like you won. It's really exciting that you won. And I think, I'll get on my black girl soapbox for a second and I'll say that, sometimes for one reason or another, we don't get to celebrate our wins or people don't celebrate us enough.
Hmm.
And I'm totally fine. Or or if we are very confident or kind of in your face, then people have negative things to say about that. I'm always going to encourage talking your shit, um, and standing in it and being confident. And you accomplished something amazing. So that's amazing. And you should talk about it and big yourself up.
Right.
And I feel that way about everybody, right? Like, I think I always say that I love when people, music artists specifically, talk their shit on their music because that's the place to do it, right?
Right.
Like, I love that. So I'm never going to say that that was the thing that was wrong with it. I think that was the thing that was great about it. Um, and the other thing that I thought to myself was, this is very Nicki coded.
Yep.
This is I heard Nicki. I said, "Oh, okay." And I've said before that she has talked about the fact that Nicki was a big influence on her, and
Hmm.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
It was very easy to hear this time. Like, sometimes you hear her Kendrick influences, sometimes you hear Nicki, sometimes like you can tell when she's
Tapping in.
in a certain bag. Um so I thought that was cool and that was interesting, and I hope Nicki's paying attention because Nicki love a little recognition herself. So I hope that Nicki's paying attention to this new artist who very obviously um is inspired by her,
Right.
because I think that's super important for Nicki to pay attention to. She loves to talk about those the fact that she came before so many other women. So I hope she's seeing this and hearing this, and enjoying it. But this wasn't the one for me.
No, me neither. I didn't like it. By the time we got to the actual rap, I wanted it to be over. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what we're doing here.
I don't know. 7 seconds in, I was like, I should I turn this off?
Yeah, same. And I've never felt like that about a Doechii record before.
Not even me.
Yeah, so
Um,
this was not
can't
it
like
for
them all.
me. But listen, she's young, she's excited, she's celebrating, and that's
And
okay.
experimental.
And that's okay. It just means that
Mhm.
this one is not for me. That's all.
We're also old.
That's why I said she's young.
I know, but the the opposite of that.
Right. What my daughter said, uh,
Oh,
old,
I know what you're talking.
we old because we ain't new.
We're far from new.
Right.
So you're absolutely right.
Girl's crazy. Anyway, yeah.